Hello everyone again, Mr. Horace. I'd like to finish this introductory video about the highest form of music, of Chinese music. So, anyway, this is a very special repertoire. So this style of music, okay, I mean the English translation is Taiwanese campus folk. Taiwanese campus folk. And then later there was some folk rock. So you can really you could call it correctly Taiwanese campus folk and folk rock songs. Okay, now Taiwanese, because these songs were created in Taiwan. That's why it's Taiwanese, not Chinese, not from China. This is from Taiwan. But it's the best. Okay, I mean I know a lot of people people from China. Okay, the musicians, songwriters gonna say, oh no, that is very very biased, right? To say that, well, I don't care what people say. I don't care what other people are gonna say about my statement. I'm gonna tell people what I believe. Okay, so this is the best. I mean, in Chinese history, the best Chinese vocal music. Now, I picked the best 30 guitar songs. Okay, I mean there are more than 30, but I picked the best because I don't have unlimited amount of time to work on this, right? I already spent more than 9 years on this project. I mean, the English songs took a lot of time. Most of the time was English, but I just don't have that kind of time. So and 30 is enough. The 30 best. So it's truly Taiwanese because it was created in Taiwan. It started around 1976, 77, and I was in junior high school, first or second year. I mean, it was around that time, 76, 77. Okay, heavily influenced by American folk, or the folk rock and classic rock music from the 60s and 70s. See, 76, 77, right? That's the time. So another feature about this repertoire music is called campus folk. Taiwanese campus folk. Why campus? What kind of campus? Elementary campus? Junior high campus? High school? No, college campus. Because all the people who were involved in the creation and also the presentation, the songwriters, the singers, they were all in college, university at that time. They're all in their early 20s, 19, 20, they're in college. That's why it's called campus folk. And not only that, it's so popular. I mean, it's so popular, among college students. I mean, so this is not only that, people who created, people who everybody who was involved in the process, they were all college students, and not only that, I mean, it was so popular, I mean, among young people, because this is truly Chinese, I mean, truly Chinese. Okay, even though it was influenced, by Western, I will talk about in what way it was influenced by the Western music, but in spite of that, this is Chinese in nature. So that's, unfortunately, started in 1976, 77, only lasted for about 10 years max. Okay, by 1985, really, by that time, less than 10 years. I mean, I would say about give a decade, just kind of, it was gone. It was over. And what had replaced this repertoire, I mean, it was popular music. I mean, the popular music that we that how that was really the beginning of the popular Chinese music. Okay, so 10 years, yeah. By the time I graduated, I mean, well, way before that, actually, way before I graduated. Actually, that's when I entered university. That's when I finished, high school. So really, during my junior high and high school years, about that's 6 years, and then a little bit in college, that was the birth, the blossoming, and the decline, and eventually the death of this style, the Taiwanese campus folk. So it's really sad that it was very short lived. And then after that, the vocal music in Taiwan, it went downhill, continue until today. So anyway, this is really, and so one really interesting thing is that growing up, during the most important years of my life, when I was a teenager, junior high school, this is the type of music I grew up with. Okay, and I actually witnessed the beginning, the development, the evolution, and the end of it. So it's really kind of unique. I mean, I am a primary source, for this historical, unprecedented, unmatched musical development, phenomenon in Taiwan. So anyway, so that's the background of this. Give you a little. I mean, this is one of the. It's called the Orphan of Asia. 西亚的孤儿在风中哭泣，黄色的脸孔有红色的污泥，黑色的眼珠有白色的恐惧。西风在东方唱着悲伤的歌曲。没有人要和你玩冰冻的游戏，每个人都想要你心爱的玩具。亲爱的母亲，这是什么道理？And so that's a very simplified, way of presenting it, guitar chords, Anyway, I will gradually show you. So the thing is, as with every English song, when I did the guitar arrangement, you know, I start, I started, from the beginning, intro, right? It's a self-contained, self-sufficient unit, okay? Intro, right? And then you have the guitar accompaniment for the verses, the chorus, interlude, if there's interlude. I mean, pretty much all have interlude, right? Sometimes you have bridge and more, verses and and then outro, solo. So it's complete. I mean, it's comprehensive, right? And you only need one guitar, and your voice, your vocals, your singing. That's all you need. So so that's the beautiful thing about it, right? I mean, you don't need somebody else to play the guitar solo for you, play the intro. Everything is in one, okay? All inclusive, like buffet, all you can eat, or like those all inclusive, vacation uh, package, right? So anyway, that is Chinese, you know. I mean, the guitar playing, I mean, the guitar accompaniment is as interesting, as exciting as the English, their English counterparts. It's not going to be boring. So anyway, so this is the highest form of guitar, Chinese music. So anyway, I after this video, I will start showing you what these 30 songs are. I'm going to do the vocal and guitar together first, and then the guitar. Okay. I mean, I need to really first show you, how does the song, sound like, right? Uh, if I begin with the guitar part, I mean, you have no idea, right? So you need to really have the chance to listen to the entire, song, the guitar from intro to the end, and also I would do the singing, and then after that, I mean, so this is really for people who, I mean, don't plan to learn it. I mean, but they just want to be exposed. Okay, well, curious about, okay, what are these greatest Chinese songs, right? Then the next series, which is the guitar, how do you play it, right? How do you play? That's for people who want to learn how to sing the songs and play the guitar. Okay, so anyway, that's it. Okay, and anyway, next time I see you, I will be showing you the best of Chinese vocal music. Take care. See you next time.